an update of the no heat situation, and we just found out last night with the notices put in all our doors, under all our doors, or close to outside of our doors, claiming that the owners here are pushing us out of our apartment. So, in addition to the no heat, which is the usual pattern that they're going to use to push black people out of their own neighborhoods, not only can't we live in our own neighborhoods anymore, okay? They come in. Not only can't we not live like human beings in our own neighborhoods, is what I'm trying to say. As far as beautifying it, tree line, greenery, flowers, all that they get when they take over your neighborhood. Okay, we done witnessed it over the decades, how they come in and they take over our rundown neighborhoods. Okay, we are deceived, scammed, whatever words and terms you want to use, into living, into being, into situations. You think we want to live in neighborhoods that look like they run down, like we don't care? Isn't that obvious? Isn't that obvious? Black people are not provided any funding ever, okay, so they could take care of their own. Of course not. Of course not. Racism will never, ever, okay, disintegrate in this country. Racism is what takes over, is what pushes us out of our own neighborhood, which is so ironic. What are you doing? What are you doing? What is this? What is this? Why was this put under everybody's door? The whole building. What is this warning all about? What is this warning all about? You know? Rumors, from what I've heard last year, because I never even heard about no rumors. I really don't know that many people to even know or care. You know? We come home when we used to have jobs, when we were able to have jobs, okay? Before they squash that as well. Okay, now we are all disabled, mentally disabled, you know, we got to be put on medication, pills. Okay, forced medication, let's put it that way. Forced medication, okay? Because if we're depressed, if we're losing our jobs, our homes, our houses, you know, and we're acting, you know, and we're acting radical, we're acting crazy, we're complaining, we're reaching out to everyone, help us, help us, help us. You know, calling, letters here, letters there. That was my experience. Okay? Mental breakdown. Mental breakdown. I had to accept that all that crap that I'm fighting for, this was making me sick. Me sick. When I know what I was doing to me. I didn't need a psychiatrist. Okay? And my body deteriorating, so what? That's overworking it. You know? I was a man and a woman at the same time. So what? You know, I did what I had to do. I had children I had to raise. I didn't have no husband. Black men are not molded in this country to stand by their black women. Period. End of story. All right, we have to go to work. Black men don't want women unless they're working as well, like a partnership, a business venture. No, we don't want no business partner. We want a husband, someone to love and to love back. Period. End of story. Not even going into that. The 78 degrees, that's what warms up our apartment. Heat. That's what warms up our apartment. Okay? Why we have heat, that we could at least say thank you to the Lord. Thank you to the Lord. You know? Because with heat, in the wintertime, baseballs are warm. Another scam, another government scam. HUD is paying for all that. HUD is paying for all that. They don't do that in their neighborhoods. They only do that in our neighborhoods. They come in here, they take our neighborhoods over, and then they come in here claiming that they upgrading it. They fixing this, that, and the other. You don't see no black, you're never going to see no black man, you know, doing that job, or any construction job anyway, in their own neighborhood. That's another book for another day. All right? So yes, now I'm in my home. I've been complaining since October 18th, since the first freezing day. That was in the 40s. So that's not true. It was freezing in September as well, you know. But we couldn't complain. It wasn't October 1st yet. Fine. Now we're good for now. We're good for now. Okay. But now we have another war. The push-out war. We're getting pushed out of our own apartments. All of a sudden, it's no rumor anymore. If this notice is true that we all received last night, mysteriously, why? Who? What councilman? Who's the councilman? Did we vote him in? We already know who he is. It's ironic how human beings, yeah. You can't help it. People can't help it. We're humans. We're going to talk. We're going to help each other out. Okay? Yep. So-called independent councilmen, okay? In cahoots. They're all in cahoots together. Okay? Councilmen, politicians, they're all investors, I'm sure. When I heard that, I'm like, what are you talking about? Yes. Those politicians you're reaching out to, they are most likely in that bank of investors who want to take your building where you live, your Section 8 building, where you can't afford to live, because you don't have no job. Why do we live here? Thank God. God put something in our path, okay? What, another noose? You want another noose? You want us to be hanging from the next closest tree? The modern lynching? We know what that's all about, okay? The push-out. Let's see where that goes. I gotta go and pay some respect somewhere.